Hello there, this is Gezardil, and today I'm going to be reading over the patch notes for the PBE. These are, looks like the pre-season 11 patch notes, and we're going to see a lot of item changes, apparently, in this upcoming patch. With that being said, let's take a look. Pardon me. So we got Hextech Kassadin. Keep in mind, I haven't looked at any of this stuff, so. Hextech Kassadin. This is the new gemstone skin that we're going to be getting. It actually looks pretty cool. Don't know. I don't know. Kind of looks like he has a trench coat thing going on. I like the blue orb. Check this stuff out later. I like the blue hue to all of his blades and stuff. Pumpkin Prince Amumu. About time Amumu got another skin, to be honest. Pumpkin Prince Amumu. It's pretty cool. This makes me think that he's going to be some kind of like sinister character. Bewitching Elise. To be honest, what I am amazed by is, so Elise is kind of built around the whole harrowing idea that Riot used to do. Shadow Isles, Vile Maw, so on and so forth. I am amazed at the fact that we are just now getting a Halloween skin for her. Little Devil Fizz. He reminds me of those Squid Kids. I don't remember the name of the game, though. Odyssey Aatrox. Okay. Are we going to see an Aatrox buff? Is that what this is? No? Probably not. Still better than Championship Aatrox. At least it doesn't look like a rehash of one of the old skins. Karma. I don't even remember the last time we got a Karma skin, but honestly, this one looks pretty good. Okay, this one actually looks pretty badass. Kha'Zix. I don't even like Kha'Zix. I like this skin. I know my bias is showing. By the way, I will apologize at this point. The video is going to be pretty long. I am going through this bit by bit. So just bear with me if you would. Odyssey Sivir. Odyssey Sivir is interesting. If I remember right from one of the emotes, she's got like that Samira eye patch thing going on, and I mean, I guess I could see it. She is a mercenary. I don't know. Twisted Fate. Okay, this guy looks like he came straight from the carnival. Like, he looks like that dude. I mean, I guess it kind of fits. He looks like that dude that rips you off at one of the card tables or at one of those little carnival games. Yeah, see this. This is what I was talking about. She's got that little eye patch thing going on. I mean, granted, it's probably like a gauge and whatever, but I don't know. I don't know that I like it. It kind of looks... This is going to sound really bad. It kind of looks tacky to me. Got some new icons. Interesting. Don't know how much I like any of them, honestly. Okay. 2021 item and shop upgrades. The end of the season is fast approaching, and with that comes preseason 2021. As stated in previous dev blogs, there will be a large item and shop overhaul that will be testing on the PBE for an extended length of time. 6 weeks. That's their idea of extensive. So, let's just see what they're doing. Over the past few months, we've discussed gameplay plans for preseason 2021, a complete overhaul to the item system. I mean, honestly, it's kind of been long overdue, let's be honest here. We're about to debut on the PBE an extended 6-week testing period. Okay. Alright. So, Gale Force. Let's take a look at some of these items. Mobility, 3,400 gold. Okay. One of the more expensive items. Okay. 55 attack, AD. 20% attack speed. Okay. 20% critical strike chance. Zephyr Strike. Dash in a target direction, firing 3 missiles at the lowest health enemy near your destination. Prioritizing champions deals a total of 105 through 300 based on level, plus 30% bonus attack damage as magic damage. Increase it against low health targets up to 50% against targets at 30% health. Okay, so I guess I get it because it's an item, but I get tired of this. Oh, it's an execute, but it's a capped execute. Well, why take half measures? If you're going to make something broken, just go all the way with it, right? The Mythic passive. Okay, we have Mythic effects now. Grants all legendary items 3% movement speed. Okay. Kraken Slayer. I get another 3,400 gold. It's supposed to be an anti-tank item. 60 AD, 25% attack speed. 20% critical strike chance. Harpoon. Every third attack, rule 3, is enhanced, dealing an additional 80 to 120 based on level plus 30% bonus attack damage as true okay, so everyone's getting a Vayne passive. We're getting a Vayne passive, ladies and gentlemen. Grants all legendary items 10% attack speed. But why, though? Why? We're going to have a capped execute, but we're going to have this. Like, I'm sorry, that seems a little... Okay. Alright. Let's see how it goes. Immortal Shield Bow. Survive Burst. Maybe that's what that's for. 3,500... Or 3,400 gold, my bad. 50 attack damage. 15% attack speed. 20% critical strike chance. And 12% lifesteal. Jeez, I cannot read today. So, when taking damage that would reduce you below 30% HP, gain a 150 to 650? Wow, okay. Point shield based on level for 3 seconds. In addition, gain 20% lifesteal for 8 seconds. It's a 90-second cooldown, but still, that is ridiculous. And the Mythic effect grants all legendary items a +8 and +8 to both armor and MR. So, why though? Is what I want to know. Alright. Sunfire Aegis, I'm guessing this is what Sunfire Cape was. It's rampaging damage. Course 3,200, that's a tank item. 450 health, 30 armor, and MR, and 15 ability haste. Immolate, deal 20 to 40 based on level, plus 1% bonus health, dealing magic damage per second to nearby enemies, increased by 50% against minions and monsters. Okay, so they got that back, I guess. Damaging enemy champions or epic monsters with this effect adds a stack, increasing subsequent Immolate damage by 12% for 5 seconds, stacking up 6 times. Okay. Why? Hold up. I'm no mathematician. But, isn't that 72 damage per second on top of this? Or no, no, that's percent. That's 72%. Even better. Radiance. At max stacks, your bonus attacks explode around you, burning nearby enemies for your immolate damage for 3 seconds. Why, though? Grants all legendary items plus 5 to ability haste. Why, though? You know what? Actually, hold up. Hold up. This may not be that bad, because it looks like, so far, that they're going the route of, if everything's broken, nothing's broken route. I don't agree with that logic, but if that's the route they're taking, then so be it. Maybe that's what we have to deal with. Frostfire Gauntlet, guessing that's Iceborne. 3,200 slow enemies, 350 health, 50 armor, 30 MR. Please tell me this isn't going to work on ranged, because the last thing I need is Ezreal's not only being basically immune to attack damage, but also being immune to magic damage while having hyper range. Like, and mobility. Please, not like this. It's also got Immolate. Deal 20 to 40 based on level. 1% bonus health. Magic damage. Okay, so that's the same. Frostfire. Attacks create a frost field that slows enemies by 30% plus 4% per 1,000 health. Okay, so it no longer scales with armor for 1.5 seconds. Ah, so it just doesn't matter. It's going to work on everybody. And, of course, grants all other legendary items. 100 health and plus 7.5% size. Huh. Bigger hitbox. That actually might be bad for Ezreal, now that I think about it. Yes, let's put a bigger target on his back. I'm okay with that, actually. I'm tired of seeing Ezreal run around with almost 200 armor in every game. Again, my bias is showing. Berserk Suit. Initiation. Cool. I remember someone telling me about this item. 3,200 gold, 350 health. Can you imagine 3,500 health from a single item? 30 armor, 50 MR, and 15 ability haste. I really want to know, actually, how this haste stuff works, because as somebody who plays champions that are primarily cooldown focused, it would be good to know for the future. But I'll find a tangent now. Grants 75% move speed when moving toward enemies. Or enemy turrets for 4 seconds. So Olaf holds. Once near enemies, or after 4 seconds, a shockwave is emitted, slowing enemies. Nearby enemy champions move speed by 75%. And it's got Immolate. And grants all other legendary items 5% tenacity and slow resistance. So it's what's the item? Righteous Glory. That's all it is. It's just Righteous Glory. Duskblade. Okay, so now we're getting into current lethality items. Teamfight multi-kill. 3,200 gold, 55 AD, 18 lethality, 25 ability haste. Dusk, attacking enemy champion, deals 50 to 150 based on level, plus 30% bonus attack damage, additional physical damage, and slows them by 99% for a quarter second, 15-second cooldown. When a champion you have damaged within the last 3 seconds is killed, reset this cooldown and gain invisibility for 1.5 seconds. Grants all other legendary items 5 ability haste. I want to actually know if there's a special parameter you have to reach to get the mythic passive, or if that's just something that comes static to the item. Eclipse, Dueling, 3200, Omnivamp. Okay, hold on, we'll look at that in a minute. 55 AD, 18 lethality, and 10% Omnivamp. I'm guessing that's like Spellvamp and Lifesteal. Like Omnipotent, Omniscient, stuff like that, but Omnipurpose. Moonstrike. Hitting a champion with 2 separate attacks or abilities within 1.5 seconds deals bonus physical damage equal to 16% of their max HP, and grants you 30% movement speed. And a 150 plus 80% ability power, or not ability power, attack damage, shield. 100 plus 60% attack damage for ranged. Okay, at least it's weaker on ranged. For 2 seconds. Huh. And obviously, you see the mythic passive. All other legendary items are granted 5% armor pen. So, if you can have 5 legendary items, wouldn't that mean that that's 25% armor pen? Okay. Well, because we are coming up on 17 minutes here, I'll read off a couple more, and I'll end it here. Let's see, Prowler's Claw, Assassination, 3,200 gold, 65 attack damage, 21 AD, and 10 ability haste. From the Shadows. Dash through target enemy, dealing 100 to 200 based on level, plus 45% attack damage as physical damage, and reducing their armor by 30% for 3 seconds. And it grants 6 lethality to all other legendary items. Actually, maybe I won't end it here, because this is actually pretty interesting. We're getting into the AP AP items now. Liandry's Anguish, Anti-Tank, 3,400 gold, 80 ability power, 600 mana. I swear to God, without things like that, I'm just looking, I'm seeing mana on everything. Why? Mages are going to want for naught when it comes to mana. Torment. Your spells cause the enemies to burn for 60 plus 10% ability power plus 4%. Target's max HP 4%. That's actually pretty nuts. Magic damage over 4 seconds, shredding their magic resistance as well by 5% per second for 4 seconds, up to a max of 25%. That's pretty nuts, actually. Liandry's might be a little broken. And it also grants ability haste to all other legendary items. Let's see. Luden's Tempest. Burst damage. 3,400, 60 ability power, 600 mana, again. 10 ability haste, and 10 magic penetration. Echo. Damaging an enemy with an ability deals 100 to 15%, plus 15% ability power. It's additional magic damage to your target, and 3 nearby, like literally just Luden's Echo right now, but it also grants you a movement speed as well. It's on an 8-second cooldown, but it's 3 seconds of movement speed, so technically it's only 5-second cooldown, unless it starts at the end and it's not a buffer. There's your magic penetration, right there, on Luden's Echo. An item that gives you mana, a decent amount of ability power, haste, and Yeah, that seems a little silly, actually. I'm already seeing that I don't think that Riot has learned from mages having over efficient items. It seems like we're just going to deal with more overly efficient mage items. Everfrost slows enemies, 3,400 gold, 80 ability power, 200 health. I'm also noticing that so far 2 of the 3 items I've read for mages gives a lot of HP, like bruiser levels of HP. 600 mana and 10 ability power, or ability haste. Frigid Blast, deal 100 plus 30% ability power damage in a cone, slowing enemies by 65% for 100. Again, can't read. 1.5 seconds. Enemies at the center of the cone are rooted instead. 45-second cooldown. And grants 15 ability power to all other legendary items. I'm wondering if you can only have one mythic effect. Like, that's what I want to know. Hextech Belt. Mobility. Also, I think this is just the GLP 800, I believe is what it's called. AKA the sprinkler system. AP non-mythics. Non-mana. Hextech Rocket Belt. 3,200. 80 ability power. 250 health. 15 ability haste. Dash in a target direction, unleashing a rocket, or an arc of rockets. That deals 250 to 350 based on level as magic damage. That's actually horrible scaling. Then gain 75% move speed toward the enemy for 1 second. Okay. And gain magic penetration. They're just giving, like, okay, so we have more MR in some of the tank items, but we're going to also have a fuckload more ability, power, penetration. It's not even a wash. Like, I'm pretty sure that because most squishy targets aren't building tank items, it's actually a nerf to them and an overall buff for mages. Oxamux Folly. I have no idea if I pronounced that correctly. Magic Vamp. Really? 3,200 gold, 80 ability power, 15 ability haste, 150 health, 10% Omnivamp, and for each second in champion combat, deal 3% bonus damage, a max of 15%. While this effect is maxed, convert 100% of the bonus damage into true damage. Really? Okay. Cassiopeia is going to be busted with this. Grant all other legendary items 5% magic damage. This also actually... So, good with the bad here. While this might be busted in Cassiopeia's hands, it also might be what makes Azir pretty decent in normal players' hands. But I could be wrong. Don't take my word for that. Night Harvester. Edgy. Teamfight multi-kill. 3,200 gold. 80 ability power. 250 health. And 15 ability haste. The Reaping. Oh my, that is really edgy. Damaging an Jesus fucking A. Damaging an enemy champion deals 150 to 250 based on level magic damage and grants you 25% movement speed for 1.5 seconds. Mythic passive grants all other legendary items 5 ability haste. Cool. 80 fighter mythics. Trinity Force. Burst damage. Tons of damage. 3,333 gold. Okay, that's actually gone down in cost. Also, rule of 3. 33 attack damage, 33% attack speed, 200 health. They really took the rule of three way too far here. And 15% ability haste. Your attacks grant you movement speed, you 25 move speed, and 5% base attack damage. Base attack damage for 3 seconds. Base attack damage increase stacks up 6 times. Okay, so champions who have really bad base stats, this is going to be a trash tier item on them now. I mean, it already was, but it's even worse now. Spellblade, after using an ability, your attacks deal 200% base attack damage, bonus physical damage for 1.5 seconds, and grants all other legendary items 15% attack speed. Gore Drinker, dueling, 3,300 gold, 45 attack damage, 400 AD, 15 ability haste, and 150% health regeneration. Thirsting Slash. Oh my. Dealing 110% total attack damage, physical damage to enemies in a circle. Recover 20% total attack damage as health plus 12% missing health for each enemy champion hit. 15-second cooldown. Reduces by ability haste. Aggression. Gain 1% attack damage for every 5% of your missing health. Max 15% attack damage at 75% missing HP. Oh boy. And grants all other legendary items 3 ability haste and 5 attack damage. Interesting. Stridebreaker. Slows enemy. 3,300 gold. 50 attack damage. 20% attack speed. 300 health. And 10 ability power. Nimble. Dealing physical damage. Grants you 20 move speed and on hit for 2 seconds. Increased by 60 if it kills the unit. Okay. Sounds like Rage, honestly. Swift Lash, same as before. Oh wait, no, that wasn't the same. That was Thirsting Slash. Lunge in a short distance and deal 110% total attack damage. Physical damage to enemies in a circle, slowing them by 60% and decaying over 2 seconds. And grants all other legendary items 3% movement speed. Divine Devourer anti-tank, 3,300 gold, 40 ability or attack damage, 25 ability haste, and 400 HP. Spellblade, after using an ability, your next attack deals bonus physical damage equal to 6% of your max HP. Oh my god, no, not like this. 150%. It's on a 1.5 second cooldown and 150% base attack damage, minimum damage. No. When Spellblade hits a champion, heal for 60% of the damage amount. Grants all other legendary items 100 HP. And here I thought we were actually getting away from Juggernauts having obscene stats to just stat check people. This item is actually gross, and I really do hope it doesn't go through. Right now we have an issue in the game where stat checking isn't really punished by kiting. Now, if they do something about Ghost, Celerity, and Nimbus Cloak, then maybe we can make an argument that this is fine, because you still have to deal with being kited and deal with flanks. But that's kind of the problem, isn't it? Shirale's Battle Song. Wait, how many more of these are there? There are a lot. Okay. Well, this has been going on for nearly 30 minutes now, or over 30 minutes now. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here. I want to thank you for making it this far. I might make a part 2 for this, where I read the rest of it. But for now, I do want to thank you for showing up. Your view is always appreciated. And if you enjoy my content and would like to see more like it, please make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button or follow button. I'd like to continue making videos like this, and hopefully be able to make more content in the future that you guys would enjoy seeing. If you have any suggestions or comments, questions, make sure you leave them in the comments section below. I'll make sure that I read them and respond to them as I can. With that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, week, month, year, and have a wonderful life.